Hello, good afternoon. It's Adil Fazal here, market analyst at CFDs.com. You're bringing you a review of the European markets after today's butchery. That's probably the best way of explaining it. Okay, so we have the main website to certainly visit in terms of your trading needs, www.cfds.com. Alternatively, your educational needs, www.cfds.education. Okay, let's try and decipher exactly what's happening here, and let's try and understand as to what's where this market will go. We'll start off with the bund, as always. Well, not as always, but as of today. The bund certainly is into support. You have the bund approaching the 200 MA support. So we are into support in terms of the bund. That generally means that the Euro USD obviously is into resistance, and that obviously means the fact that equity markets are now into support as well. Okay, so given the inverse relationship there. So Mr. Draghi is obviously underwhelmed. The market was certainly anticipating much more, and the euro obviously has rallied almost 3 to 4%. Now the euro itself is coming into potential resistance given the fact that bonds are now coming into support. If I bring up the chart of the euro USD, and I can then show you. Okay, where is the chart of the euro USD gone? There we go. Okay, the euro USD, as you can see in the daily chart, quite a stellar rally, higher, certainly unabated. Okay, we have resistance here. Previous support equals resistance at the 1.06 region. Looking at a 60-minute chart, you do have topping tails that will certainly keep the euro at bay, and then you have the 10-minute chart, which you are into horizontal resistance. So certainly a lot of resistance in terms of the FTSE, or should we say the euro USD, and you are looking at a potential move south from here. Okay, now let's have a look at the actual German DAX, given the fact that obviously it's down almost 600 points from the pivot high. I mean, it's 11,400 now, down to 10,790. Now, we do have an unfilled gap here at 10,700, and that certainly seems to be a target at present in terms of the actual German DAX itself. Now, looking at the 60-minute chart, again, you are coming into horizontal support at 10,700. We're currently at 10,710. We're currently at 10,700. We do have an unfilled gap at 10,500 too, so that certainly is a possibility in terms of it being hit. So it's again something to certainly watch out for. 10-minute chart on German DAX, you were into double bottom support at 10,780 going into the close, but the markets obviously have short squeezed higher and significantly past that already. So again, a bearish development. Okay, now I've actually broken down, so not short squeeze, but certainly broken down. Now the Euro stocks itself coming into support, you have 3325. Currently we're trading at 3313, so again there's room for maneuver. If you do continue lower, then you are looking at 3270, 3280 potential support for the actual Euro stocks itself. Now looking at the French CAC, always good to verify and cross-verify with the French CAC. The daily chart of the French CAC itself, you can see that we are now coming into previous resistance equals support. So again, this is going to be a crucial area in terms of understanding the next move. Now you do have crucial support at 4720. We're currently trading at 4690 in the futures. Now we do have a gap fill level at 4610. So again, that needs to be a possibility, and one needs to remain open to that too, in terms of the market certainly hitting that level. And then we have further gaps below. So, but at present, this is quite an important support level for the indices. Okay, the FTSE 100 now in terms of the market. Yes, we have broken out of that contracting wedge, but we are trading now below it. You do have horizontal support on the FTSE from the 6245 level. Currently you're trading at 6235, so it certainly is a premium at their level. You do have 6230 and 6245 as solid support zones for the FTSE 100. 60-minute chart of the FTSE itself, as you can see, is quite a substantial sell-off. You do have support at 6330 on the FTSE itself on the downside, so again, beware of that. 10-minute chart, very to have a similar type of price action. Potential short squeeze bounce of the lows here, but the market obviously has continued its move south. Certainly a cause for concern going forward. Okay, now the market itself is all about German DAX, and the German DAX, like I explained to you before, currently at gap fill resistance now. Currently 10,720, 10,710. That's exactly where we stand at present. So Based on that information, we are looking for the German DAX, and obviously the rest of the markets to certainly start to short squeeze and certainly start to move higher. Now, bringing up the US market, because it's always important to look at the US markets and see exactly where they are trading, and then cross verify in terms of the market itself. You are back into that 200 MA, and you are obviously testing that level. So again, that's quite important, quite crucial. Now, you do have support on the S&P at 2047. No real horizontal support in this zone, the one that we're operating in at present. Okay, so certainly no man's land to a large extent. The Nasdaq certainly holding support at this 4620 level, so therefore you are looking at a potential squeeze and a move higher. Now, you do have the unfilled gap at 4565, but we have yet to see a catalyst that can really attempt to close that. So I think a lot of the bearish news certainly is factored in now, given the fact that we've fallen almost in excess of 120 points on the Nasdaq. So that certainly is interesting. Okay, so something that we're going to keep an eye out for in terms of the actual market price action, folks. Okay, now again, keep an eye out for the Euro USD, because that should signal a top, given the fact that bonds now are actually into potential support. If I just bring the chart of the Euro USD again, let's see where it's trading. Currently holding that resistance at the 1.0930 region. So therefore, looking at a move lower on the euro, and therefore you're looking at a sell-off. Obviously, a move higher on equity. Sorry. Okay, and certainly will be interesting going forward in terms of which way the markets will move. Okay, so I think that's a market wrap. Be sure to visit cfds.com for your trading needs. Goodbye now.